brief recap because there's not a lot of recaps we got to do with these sessions. You guys were gonna go fishing out over at the lake because our bud Cajun Pete over here is looking for shrimp. Needed to find some sort of shrimp. Unfortunately for Cajun Pete, he was uncertain where shrimp would have been found. And also it was raining today, actually. It was a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, not the most favorable of fishing conditions. During that time, you guys were able to meet up with a very crotchety old rackling called Jambone Jenkins, and he seemed to be having a day of it. He was so mad that it was raining and windy out and it was going to scare away all the fish, and he just wasn't pleased. He wasn't pleased whatsoever, and something else seemed to have been bothering him as well. After a little bit of a conversation, you guys spoke with Jambone, who lets you know that he accidentally dropped a key to one of his favorite hidden fishing spots. And if you guys were able to find this key, he would let you guys fish in his little secret fishing hole, essentially. He gave you a big giant magnet. You guys went down into the cavern known as Crag Thor's Folly. There, you got a little violent with some passive slimes, who then got a little violent back. Granny was very disappointed, so much so that it almost killed Cobb. And then yeah, you guys did a little magnet fishing, little junk fishing, managed to get the key, continue deeper in Crag Thor's Folly, and now here you are, casting the line to see what kind of treasures and what kind of fish you'd be able to find in this area. I
will say, Cobb was kind of a punching bag last session, being disillusioned with the fact of the non-existence of the bumblefish and being attacked by the slime after poking it, and then being severely disappointed in
bumblefish ain't real. That's just the sun coming through your eyes. What?
SciFri, when are we gonna get along, SciFri? This is the episode. We gotta get along,
We
dude.
have to catch the moon. That's the only redemption here. In order to
the moon.
You can catch the moon though. That's pretty easy. So
I saw it over the week in someone in Brett's Discord during like a thing.
Yeah.
It was like a fake newspaper thing, and it was local yokels catch the moon.
SciFri, if you could do me a favor and if you are able to turn up your gain a little bit, I'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I can.
I got you maxed right now.
There we go. I turned it up like a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. That works. So it is currently, as I check my little fishing journal, 3 p.m. Oh, and God, I don't know why. I love time mechanics, like in D&D. Like I don't know what it is about it, but I just love the passage of time in D&D because it just makes the world feel more alive. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, I get it.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So it's 3 p.m. And Brandon over here's got something, and he just goes, "Oh, I have some," and then the rod just pulls out of Brandon's little hands, and it just kind of like falls into the water, and you'll just see it like slowly pull and sink down. And he looks and he goes, "Oh, maybe I'll ask that Grandpa Raccoon if he'll help me."
Oh, you be careful now.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
And then he leaves.
Brandon, be safe.
Brett, I thought for a split minute you were gonna have Brandon just get sucked into the water.
I also thought so.
I was like, "This is it. Goodbye, Brandon."
Brandon, you're dead.
You set that up perfectly for that to happen.
No. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to sell a Kickstarter, and then I'm gonna kill a child? What's wrong with you?
Because if you did that, I would have jumped in after.
Character in this campaign.
Brandon, no!
Take me, God, take me!
It should have been me, not him!
Lightning bolt on the water.
All right. So let me edit this because now it's currently 3 p.m.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah. He'll be fine. The slimes are passive. Everything's good to go.
It was then that Brandon got dragged into the water and isekai'd into the game Mr. Saito.
Now available on Switch.
Now available on Steam.
Is it Mr. Saito's on Switch as well, right? Or is it just on Steam?
I think it's just on Steam, but Rakuen, the previous game, is available on Switch and Steam.
Go get Rakuen on Switch. Finger.
Yeah, very good.
Finger snap. Points and screen.
I can't believe that bumblefish killed Brandon.
Right here in front of all of our eyes. It's so
Came
unfortunate.
up and swallowed him.
And as you guys discussed, very hopeful that Brandon is doing okay. You will actually in the next hour, something will hobble from behind you. Well, I guess you found my key. And he just kind of like waddles over to the water.
Did we leave the door unlocked?
We didn't really like close the door behind us.
I wasn't sure if it would have locked behind us.
No. Well, you gotta that key that you put in there, it locks the wheel in place, so it kind of stays open while you're here. If you try and pull the key out, it seals the area. And if you're sealed in here, well, you're gonna be in a bunch of trouble. I tell you what.
I don't think we'd be in too much trouble. We got fresh fish and fresh water, so
yeah, that's true.
As we got that, we'll be fine.
He like kind of blows you up. Yeah, that's true. And then he just like leans in, and you'll see his like head and half of his torso submerge under the water as little rattling footsies and tail just kind of dangles up there, and you just hear. And then he pulls up what is a fishing line, and he just starts spitting out water. And he's like, yeah, that little one seemed to have lost his fishing rod.
Oh, yeah. Something big came and took it right out of his hands.
Oh, yeah. Might be the bumblefish, he says, looking at
Don't say.
He looks over at Cobb with a smile.
Well, no, I don't think it's the bumblefish because we haven't caught the moon yet.
That's right. You got to go catch that moon. And he's just, while he's talking to you, he's just pulling the fishing line out, like, because that's what he managed to hook onto, and he's just slowly pulling until you see the rod just kind of come out there, and he just goes, all right, I guess I can polish this up a little bit. Hey, don't worry about Brandon. He's over at my hut. Gave him a little hot cocoa. It's a bit chilly out there.
That's sweet.
Very mighty fine of you.
Don't worry about
kind.
it. He's kind of, and then he just kind of squats down and says, and like the chair buckles at his little rattling weight. He's like it creaks a little bit as he's fishing. All right, let's go ahead
Granny
and untangle
Cashew waddles over and sits next to Gembone.
Ma'am?
Yes.
I'm just saying howdy.
Howdy to you.
Yeah, all right. How's the fish biting so far? You get anything good?
I caught a severed head.
What?
I produced the iron dwarf head from my inventory.
Let me go ahead, and he kind of like rolls over Granny Cashew and squats up. Go ahead and see over there. What you got there? Severed head?
Yeah,
oh!
I think it might have been here a while. It's petrified.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's definitely one of the many treasures that were here. From my understanding, he starts like pawing at his chin a little bit. This place was going to be was going to be some sort of dwarven vault for Cragthor, who's an ancient dwarven king's treasures. But Cragthor got a little bit of that gold madness. You see, the riches were driving him crazy. One thing led to another. He decided the riches weren't worth it, and he went ahead and abandoned the project, kind of leaving some things around here. But a lot of the stuff that was already transferred here was kind of lost to the passage of time. Cragthor didn't want to deal with it, so he might kind of fish up a little bit, a couple of trinkets of old King Cragthor up in there, and that looks like a pretty good trinket. What's that do? He points at the hole that is at the bottom of the head. That looks like you can like mount a shaft to. What do you think you do with that?
Oh, now that's mighty interesting. I figure maybe that's where the neck connected the rest of the body.
I don't think this is a body. Hold on.
From your story, it sounded like this was the head of old King Cragthor.
No, I don't think that's the head, silly. Are you kidding me? I haven't found any bodies in here. Been fishing here for quite a while now. No. How can you not know what that is? Obviously.
His eyes blink one at a time.
It's a drinking receptacle. You go ahead and fill that up with a little bit of liquid, and then you can go and sip it.
No.
And it limits what you can drink. See the tiny little hole that goes right in the middle there? You put in whatever your favorite liquor is. If you've been having a little too much to drink, you put as much just in there, you sip it, makes it feel like you're part of the party. He's like motioning his paws around. And then after you're done, people are like, man, look at you. You went ahead and sipped all that drink. That's so crazy. You only had a little bit.
It could also be good for regulating how much water you drink. You are a very wise man, Jambo.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's what that is. That seems unsanitary, and it doesn't stand up on its own when it's upside down.
It's made of fine metal. He like, ding, ding, ding. He tips the head a little bit. He's like, obviously made of fine metal. It'll keep purifies the water that you put in there. I think you probably want to drink about 16 of those a day. No, 20 of those a day. That'll get you a good proper dosage.
All right, I think I'll start now. I take the head from Jambo, dip it in the water to fill the hole up, and then lift it to my head to try to take a drink. Despite the fact,
go ahead and take a sip. It's all clean over here.
Well, I imagine that it's not like a glass, like the same like head as a glass. Like it's just a hole in a flat surface. Yeah. So as I do it, it just all spills on me. Yeah.
You're gonna need about like 30 of those, I'm thinking.
Oh, I better get started while I'm fishing here.
Yeah. There's good springs over here. The water ain't tainted. None of the creatures that are over there. Oh, man.
Oh, I probably should have asked that before I took a sip.
Oh, well, yeah, that's okay. It builds up the constitution. Hey, cop!
Oh, well.
How you fishing? You catching anything good? And as he sits down and
the day.
He squats on the chair, it creaks. And
Today's the day we catch the big one.
That's every day, my friend. We're gonna go ahead and catch ourselves a big one right there. And then you'll see him as he's talking like that. He pulls out what appears to be this like really tiny like iron rod, and he just whips the rod, and it just like extends out into a fishing rod.
Oh my god!
And he's just like, yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do right there. And he starts setting up the. He starts putting the bait on there. And Cobb, you get something on the line.
Oh, it's my time to shine. I'm the first bite I've ever gotten.
Let's fucking go.
Go ahead and give me your fly fishing, right?
Arcane fishing.
Oh, arcane fishing. Sorry. Go ahead and give me an arcane fishing check. It'll be over in your inventory.
Where is it?
Inventory.
Oh, mouse over the inventory.
In
tools.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Arcane fishing.
Ooh!
There we
go. So as you start feeling a bob. You start feeling a little tug at the line, and then watch it. Gembone's eyes widen up a little bit, looking over at you, seeing what you're kind of casting there. It's like, oh, go. Come on, Cobb, you got this.
I think. So I'm a bard, right?
Right.
And I do arcane fishing.
Yeah.
So there's music involved. So I have a feeling that when Cobb starts reeling in the fish, he will have one hand pulling on the rod and another one on his lute, and he just starts going. I
thought it was like an all-in-one thing, actually. So as you're like pulling, you're like strumming at the same time.
He's like constantly changing which limbs are on the lute and which limbs are on the rod.
There's a couple instances where you swear that he's got like 4 arms because of how fast he's pulling in the like. It takes a keen eye to observe that he's actually playing the lute with his feet.
And as you pull in with very little resistance, mind you, so this is an easy catch. And then you'll pull this thing up as this tiny little crustacean will just kind of like pull out of the water and land in your lap. And you'll look at this shrimp.
Oh my god.
Specifically, I'm going to go ahead and roll, because these are one of the few fish I do have stats for, a 3-ounce Spectre Shrimp.
Ooh, Spectre Shrimp. What the hell is that?
The Spectre Shrimp has a long and narrow body, several pairs of legs, and a thin exoskeleton. One of the most striking features of the Spectre Shrimp is its exceptional transparency. It is so clear that it appears almost as if you can see through its body, allowing you to observe the inner workings of this crustacean. In addition to its transparency, the Spectre Shrimp also has a very thin and delicate exoskeleton. This makes it particularly easy to eat, since you can consume the entire shrimp without needing to remove the shell. An excellent choice for those who enjoy seafood without the need of additional preparation. Currently valued at 1 silver piece.
I sort of pull it up and out of the water, and then I look at Cajun Pete and I say, "We're catching scrimps today."
Look at that.
I have a choice to make. I could either keep trying to fish up them fancy glasses for y'all, or I could switch over to scrimps, but I don't want to be the only one with a fancy glass.
Fancy glass?
I hold up the dwarf head.
Oh, lad, may I see that for a moment?
Oh yeah, sure. I hand the dwarf head over.
He putting it in his paw, reaches back, rummaging through his stuff, and he pulls out a warhammer.
Yep.
And shows it is like a God, I forget the name of it, but it's a flanged warhammer is what he has.
Yeah.
And he sort of shows it and then sort of holds it close to the head and goes, are you seeing any similarities?
Cajun Pete's eyes blink individually.
Hey, now don't go breaking Pete's cup over there with that warhammer.
No,
Oh yeah, you don't need to be jealous of my drinking. I'll fish you up one as well.
How about this? You can keep the cup. No need to worry about getting us any other cups. How about you get some shrimp? Because I know you've been wanting some.
Well, now that I know the shrimp are here, I can come back anytime to fish them up. But since I have this glass and y'all don't have any sort of drinkware, I wanna complete the set.
I like this rambling Cajun Pete.
Pete, that is incredibly kind of you. Yeah. That's incredibly kind of you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You're very
what
welcome.
A sweetheart.
If I catch any scrimp, I'll be sure to hand them over.
Oh, I'll pay handsomely for them.
Cashew looks at Cobb. You know that he's been wanting shrimp, right?
That's true.
And you just caught a shrimp.
I'll be willing to give you this shrimp if you help me catch the moon.
Listen, I'll pay for that scrimp. I was planning on helping you catch the moon anyway.
You're gonna need a lot more than that. Catch the moon.
Yeah, see, Jambone agrees.
All right, I will. I guess take. Where am I gonna put this shrimp? I guess I'm just gonna come over and hand it to you.
Much like, oh no, Brandon left his mudfish.
Yeah.
I stole the bucket.
We have the bucket with Brandon's fish in it. I guess I'll just.
Oh yeah, that fish.
Get back in here.
This fucking thing. I'll drop the shrimp in there and I'll look at Cajun Pete and go, "She's all yours."
Oh, that's mighty fine of you.
Don't put that shrimp in there. What's wrong with you?
Oh, what? What do you mean?
The fish will eat it.
Oh, true. You reach and grab the shrimp out.
And you just, as you reach and
water.
pull out this shrimp, you'll see that mudfish kind of like almost come out with big jaws, like trying to bite the shrimp before it sinks back in the mud.
We probably need multiple buckets.
All right, hold on. I got it. Cajun Pete takes his hat off, fills it up with water, and places it next to him.
What are you doing?
Just trying to give the scrimp a good home.
Oh, and you just watch as he's just holding his head. You did not come here prepared, did you?
We only had the one bucket.
All right, well, look. You help me out, and you guys seem to be fine company, and you don't annoy me that much. So, yeah, and he just kind of like squats off the chair, and you hear the creak of the chair as his weight shifts, and his heavy body just kind of creaks the chair, and he gets back up, and he goes, all right, I'm gonna go and give you something. I'm gonna give you a little gift.
Oh, that is mighty gracious, Jambone.
And you'll see he pulls out this rather large satchel that's kind of like underneath his apron, and he puts it down, and you hear the sloshing of water as that satchel slams down.
Haven't read the PDF. I know what this is.
Just make sure you take good care of it. It's already emptied out. I can go and get another one. Ain't not too big of a deal, but meaning to get another one anyways. With one of my face stitched into it, I think that'd be pretty cute. Yeah. So
It would be.
And then he opens the bag, and as you look inside the satchel, you will see it just completely filled with the freshest of water. And he says, now don't be getting any ideas, okay? You empty that thing out, you're about to drown yourself in this room. That is a bag of aquatic holding. It holds a bunch of water, so you can go ahead and store your fish in there willy-nilly and be good safe. But more importantly, I don't know how the magics work, but because of all the pocket dimensions that seems to be in this dang thing, you can put multiple different species of fish in there, and they'll stay to themselves. They'll keep quiet. They'll keep themselves. They won't be biting each other around.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's very handy. Thank you,
Here I was thinking you
Jambone.
just filled a messenger bag with water.
Hey, it don't look like that. And he sits down. You just hear the loud creak of the chair. But no. And then he kind of like waddles a little bit in the chair before he whips the iron rod back and continues fishing. Jambone is round is the best way.
I love him.
I take the shrimp out of the hat and place it into the satchel. Oh, that's very kind of you, Jim. Actually, now I think about it, do you prefer Jambone or Mr. Jenkins? You are a man worthy of my respect, sir.
Yeah, Jambone's fine. You don't gotta get formal with me.
All right, that's very kind of you, Jambone. I place the shrimp in there, then places the hat full of water on his head.
Yep. Don't want to scare the fish. Smell like the environment. That's good thinking, Cajun.
Oh, I just forgot it was full of water.
Yep. And he looks back at the water again.
Anyway, back to glassware.
All right, it's currently 5 p.m. By the way, the passage of time continues moving forward until you guys are just like, yeah, it's time to go. You know,
I have a bedroll. I'm ready to sleep down here.
Yeah. So, it's
too.
Listen, we caught one shrimp today.
And the mudfish.
Hold on.
And the mudfish.
And the severed head.
Pete caught a bunch of stuff with the magnet. Brandon caught the mudfish, and then we've caught a scrimp. So I think we're doing pretty fucking good right now.
That's true.
Doing good work.
So now an hour passes. It's 6 p.m. And Brynjar.
Oh.
Oh my god.
A bite on the line.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me a. Oh, I love. Yeah. Sorry, I'm very excited. These are the fish that I wrote, so I'm very excited to show them. Yeah, go ahead and give me a check.
So this is my I get a
fishing.
+2 bonus from my Zen.
fishing.
Yes.
All right. Where is my ability? Still fishing. There we go.
We'll add a +2. Woo!
25.
Yeah, so you feel a heavy tug in the water, and then you just start reeling it in, and this thing is giving you a bit of fight. You know, this thing's kind of struggling a little bit, but you managed to fish out a cavern char. So, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Cavern char is currently 12, 9, 21, 16. It's a 1 pound, 5 ounce cavern char. I'm gonna add this to your inventory very quick.
You said it was 1 pound what?
1 pound, 5 ounces.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
It's a nice sized char. It's valued at, ooh, this one's a valuable fish, 10 gold pieces. Ooh. And the cavern char is a species of fish with a torpedo-shaped body, an adipose fin, and a forked tail. Its scales have a unique coloration with various shades of brown, blue, and green. As an opportunistic feeder, the cavern char feeds on anything that is available, including other cavern chars. While this can help to keep the fish population in check, an overabundance of cavern char in one area can lead to overfeeding and eventually the depletion of an entire body of water's population. Because of this, sometimes the cavern char can be 10 times its normal weight, often from being the surviving fish in a body of water that was entirely devoured.
Oh my god.
Dang.
I feel really some really like foreboding energy carrying this little guy. Maybe we just put him in the bag.
I've got the satchel open as though I'm like holding a net.
Just splash him in there.
One unique feature of the cavern char is its impressive immune system, which is thought to be related to its voracious appetite. Alchemists have discovered that the scales and meat of the cavern char can be used to create a powerful antitoxin that can cure a variety of poisons and diseases.
Oh shit.
Oh, then maybe that's why it's worth so much gold.
All right.
You said it was 10 gold?
Yes.
Nice. That's big.
That's huge.
That's bait money.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
And you're just kind of watching as like Gembone's giving that like that friendly nod, like, hey, that's good fishing right there. But not to worry, because Granny Cashew
Yes.
I cry.
feels a tug, and then as Granny Cashew goes to reel, nothing, just the shift of the waters.
Oh. Well, better luck next time, I suppose.
It happens to all of us. Are you guys
Yes.
still okay?
Yep.
7
No hesitation.
7 p.m. and Brynjar gets another bite. Ooh.
Oh my god.
And nothing.
Uh-oh.
Just absolutely.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Brynjar.
I got some. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, Brynjar during their Zen fishing just kind of like almost took a nap and then felt like dreamed about fish and then nothing.
But that's my style of fishing right there.
But also during this hour, Granny Cashew got a bite on the
Redemption.
line.
Whoa!
Go
Do
ahead
I
and
press the button?
Yeah, go and give me a fishing check. It's you reel it in with relative ease as a big specter shrimp is on the line.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in heaven right now.
This thing is an impressive 4 ounces, which is the biggest a specter shrimp can get.
Oh, look at that. It's so big.
That is a plump shrimp right there.
My god, look at that thing. It's massive.
It's almost bringing a tear to my eye.
Oh, look at that thing. That thing's huge. Goddamn.
That's a plump scrimp.
This one is yours.
Oh.
I just
Any
realized.
shrimp I catch will be yours. I know how important they are for you. And she puts it into the little satchel.
Did we bring food?
Well,
You all should have
we
started
got
with
scrimps.
rations.
Yeah, but I mean like rations are like, bleh, but like food.
We got a campfire and some shrimp.
Yeah, you got you got food. He says, looking at you.
We can go ahead and catch and eat. Oh, like once it gets nighttime, we can start heading back to the inn.
Oh, it's definitely nighttime.
Huh?
It's like 7 as 8 o'clock approaches, as you guys are
Oh, we've only
talking
been
up.
down here for like an hour.
Okay.
I can't see the sun or the moon down here.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful, especially when you get down here. What's real good about the caverns, right, is like whatever's happening up there, you don't gotta worry about. It ain't gonna affect what's happening down here. But you lose track of time pretty quickly sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It was raining outside when we came in here.
Granny Cashew gets another bite.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Kill it.
Ooh, and it's a big one.
Oh!
And it breaks up the line.
I cried.
No.
No.
Oh, well. I'm glad I caught a shrimp at least.
Maybe tomorrow's the day we catch the big one.
You guys continue fishing. It's 8 p.m. currently.
That shrimp's nothing to sneeze at, by the way. That thing was massive. Big as my paw.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Do you guys continue on to 9 p.m.?
Yes.
Pete!
Whoa!
Oh!
Nothing.
Damn.
God.
Oh, Granny Cashew!
My god!
Oh, it's a big and it's pulling in!
Round 2.
Oh,
It's a long. Every
Redemption.
pull.
every time we like tend to like hook one of these fish, the first thing that comes to mind is like the fight music from Ocarina of Time.
Roll a 12.
Mhm.
It begins. The rod begins to buckle as it's as it's kind of like pulling in. You're struggling trying to get it, but you get an additional attempt.
I brace Granny Cashew.
Oh,
Make sure she's not gonna get pulled in.
All right, give me another roll.
okay.
Oh,
Oh!
And you pull in. So this is one of the fish I'm still working on. But this is a. Oh, 1 second. Let me actually. I have to-
404 fish not found.
well, why is it all like checkered boxes, like pink and white, like somebody didn't load the pictures in?
It's a missing asset. Hold on 1 second.
From like a source game.
Yeah.
Oh, what an
Who forgot to download
interesting
CS:GO?
It's he just fished up the word error.
Look something up. So, oh my god. So this is a pretty heavy-sized fish. I'm checking over here. Oh my god. All right, 1 second. This is important that I notice.
We're gonna have to queue up Love Shack here. Cause it's as big as a whale!
It is a pretty good size. Okay, I'm gonna say it's a medium-sized fish. That might change when this does come out. But it is this sort of like really long fish. But even with its strange, it has this wide smile across its face. It's always smiley and happy because you just caught yourself a gibbergar.
Ooh. Cashew looks over at Jembone, and her little granny eyes are sparkling a little bit.
Well,
Is this a good one?
That's a gibbergar. Yeah, that's a real good one. But more importantly, those things are fighters, crazy fighters. Oh my gosh.
Not as feisty as me, I suppose.
I suppose so. Yeah, that's pretty good over there. You got yourself a gibbergar. That's pretty good.
I've gotten into enough scraps in my day. No fish is going to best me.
A gibbergar is worth 50 gold pieces.
Yo!
Bait money, bait money.
Oh my god. Y'all, we're gonna get that house, aren't we?
Real estate. Real estate.
Real estate. She
Oh.
puts it into the satchel.
Mm-hmm.
Pete goes back to his fish and
Yeah, it's got this real like closed like dorsal fin almost. But it looks like it has this wide grin all across the front and the side of it. Looks like a very happy gar.
That's cute.
All right, so that was let me check my notes. 9 p.m. Granny Cashew.
Oh my god. Yes.
No. It was 9 p.m. That was her catch.
Okay.
9 p.m. All right. Do you guys wait another hour?
I wasn't joking about literally sleeping in this cave. I'm a bear, so you know.
Cajun Pete is like essentially looking for an apprenticeship with Gembone. So like whenever Gembone leaves is when Pete's gonna leave.
And then he just kind of puts the rod in and just starts hopping away. And he just kind of looks at this fire and he starts blowing at it. He's like, whoosh, whoosh. And then he just eventually just starts stomping it, so just completely turn it off.
That was my fire, Jimbo.
Yeah, well, this is my cave, and I'm telling you all to get. I'm going to bed.
I think he makes a good point. Plus, if he takes that key while we're still in here, we might be locked in.
Look, all I'm saying is you can fish anywhere. You can fish anywhere else, just not here for now, okay? You want to come back? You can come back tomorrow. I'll be happy to give you the key so you can come back in here.
Oh, we got 2 scramps, so.
But when it's my bedtime,
catch the big one.
When it's my bedtime, it's the cave's bedtime. So let's go and get going now. Come on. Go catch today. Come on.
Well, what do you consider the big one, Carl? Because Granny Cashew caught a real lunker there.
By the way, this is
when we see it.
This is at 10 p.m. No one got anything of the line during the 10 p.m. hour. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll know it when you pull it up out of the water and we all say, "Whoa, that's the big one."
I grab the satchel and
sloshes around,
hoist it over my shoulder.
All right, that's pretty good right there. It's pretty good. Okay. So
Carrying the bucket with Brandon's catch.
Like you could go ahead and just dump that. Like not over here though. You know what I mean? This water is pristine.
Oh no, the little bud that you saw, he caught this. This was his first catch.
Oh, well, ain't that something? I'm sure he'd appreciate that very much. Hope he's okay. I left him up there with the pot of cocoa.
Oh, Brandon is a feisty little one. He can take care of himself.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna come back tomorrow and Jumbo's gonna be like, he took all my cocoa!
He robbed me! My chocolate!
I've been robbed!
He got a taste for it! Don't carry any chocolate on you!
All right, give me a quick second because I have to readjust some things over here because it is now dark. I also need to do, let's see. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's the way we're doing it. Yeah. The dark of the night, indeed. God, I wish there was a way to do like overlay color, for the maps to really give it that nighttime feel.
Oh, well, that'd have to be something that you do in Incarnate, or if you go to the actual light setting, the one where you can place on light, there should be like a moon icon that you can click, and it'll drop the darkness.
Oh yeah, that I use, but I want more like, you know, that dark vibe, little hues of blue and things like that, or change it to like orange and stuff, you know, like. Ooh. Yeah.
You got to make that Incarnate, brother.
Yeah, I know. I got to make that. Or Photoshop, I could just make different versions of the map, I guess. All right. So here we go. I'm going to just go ahead and click this. I'm going to go ahead and click this. As you guys come back out, it is still raining. And you guys are getting soaked. He said, staring at the map loading.
Yeah.
And you guys,
this is going to be a troublesome walk.
Real dark out here.
I can't see a thing.
It is pretty dark. There we go. God damn. What you doing, Foundry? All right. And yeah, you'll kind of watch as, you know, those with dark vision can see pretty easily, and those who can't, well, you're gonna need some sort of light.
Where the hell am I?
You want to go ahead and follow the road? You know, torches should be able to handle this kind of weather. But you know, I just wanted to. And kind of like he's tossing up and down the tetrahedron a little bit. And then he just goes, I just, want to go ahead and, I suppose thank you. Really do appreciate what you did today. And, if you want to go ahead and fish in there, I suppose I don't mind it. Just go ahead and find me. Now, sometimes I'm not going to be around here, which means, you're going to have to go looking. But I usually stay pretty close here. That depends on what the weather is. I was hoping to get some lake fishing in tomorrow. But yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is, thanks. And it was good meeting you. Good meeting y'all. You got some good angle. And
Thank you very much, Jambone, for all your help and the equipment you helped us with. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Listen, cop.
Yeah.
Bill, I broke your heart a little bit today, and I'm sorry about that. I'm a straight shooter. I say it how it is. You know what I mean?
That's okay. We're gonna fish the moon.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Well, you're gonna need a lot of money to fish the moon up. Let me tell you what. You got yourself an astral ship?
A what now?
An astral ship. A ship that can swim out there in space.
I never been on no boat before.
Oh no. Okay. Well, you got baby steps, I suppose, but you're probably gonna want to, work towards that.
I don't trust my balance on the water as account of my bleed.
Yeah. Well, let me...
What was that line? I didn't quite catch that.
I've got a particular lean in my back. It makes it hard
The way you hold yourself. Oh, I see it now.
Stay on the boat. I can always be tipping off.
I thought you just mumbled it initially. Says on account of my.
Kind of my
Your what?
Okay, all right. Well, I just thought, you liked leading that way, but I didn't realize that was scoliosis or whatever. That's pretty, that's
I
not
live
good.
my life a quarter mile at a time.
Well, I tell you what. Let me tell you
I
what.
still can't see.
Let me tell you something. Right over here.
Here, hold on.
And I would reach up and I would cast, I'd sort of tap my hat and I would cast light on it.
Ooh, give me a second. Any particular color you like?
Like a soft blue.
Ooh, a soft blue. Do that. Nice little soft blue. There we go. And you'll just watch as this light just illuminates up.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's pleasant.
I forgot to take into account that some of you normal folk who aren't bears, for example, can't see in the dark. So hopefully this will help you.
Ah! He says as he's covered in the light.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you look over at Pete and he's rubbing his eyes because he stared directly at it when it lit up.
What's wrong with you? You gotta warn someone before you do that. Ah! He just kind of starts rubbing his eyes. Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I forgive you.
Pete squints his eyes open. He's like, I still can't see. Did you sure you turn the light on?
Oh, red. Oh,
I think you got to blink a couple times and then you'll.
All right.
Hey, you gotta blink. You gotta get through that.
Your eyeballs are just...
Well, from my understanding, there are astral fishers out there, and they quite literally fish the moon. You see,
God.
I guess I suppose I could tell you what. You know what? You going to bed anytime soon, or you want to go ahead and get a cup of Joe?
Who's Joe?
Well, I'll go in there.
Joe Mama?
Oh my god.
I slapped my knee.
No.
You know what? That's some good angler humor right there. I did not crack a smile whatsoever, but I got it. Would you like a cup of coffee before you guys head off over to the tavern for the night?
I would like that very much.
All right.
Normally I would need to reduce. Sorry, go for it.
Oh no, I was gonna say, any excuse to bond in friendship.
Yeah, okay.
Normally I'd need to watch my caffeine intake, and he holds up the severed dwarf head.
Yeah.
I can have some coffee.
Oh yeah, that'll work wonders for you. Oh my gosh. The iron will give it a nice flavor too. Well, that'll be good. All right, come on. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no,
yeah.
no, I was,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I was talking to Pete. No, it's fine.
He's
It's just-
looking at you. He's got a little rattling paws on each side of your face, and he's looking at you. He's like, "Yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up, big guy? What's going on?"
No. I was just, I think maybe, given that it's made of metal, it might take to the heat a little too much. He might burn his hands.
Well, no, it's real thick here, and you can't fit a lot of liquid in there.
No, you got a good point. You know what you got to do is
You
drink
know
it
about metal
real.
density, but not. You know what? Never mind.
You know, he's got a good point there, and I think I got a solution for it. You got to drink it real fast so it don't burn your hands.
You burn your
know
mouth
what?
with it.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
No, that's some good advice. I will take it too hot when we go get our coffee.
Okay, all right. Well, let me go.
Above board, can I just say the image of a raccoon squishing a bear's cheeks is just so wholesome?
That is really good. That is stuck in my brain right now.
Something for the fan artist's winky face. So he's just kind of like, well, man, it's getting a little pretty late. I don't know how long you're sleeping, but yeah, come over here. You aren't staying over, though. I just want to make sure I'm crystal clear about that, okay? I mean, my shack is my shack alone.
Of course,
Whatever
we're staying over.
happens.
No, we're not having that attitude. I'll tell you that right now. What's going to happen is you're going to have your cup of coffee, and then next hour you're going to get.
That's right. We're gonna crash.
So you're
I understand.
saying what happens in the cabin stays in the cabin?
Yes, but also briefly because you will be leaving in the next hour. All right, give me a second.
That's right.
Over.
Leaving in the morning when we wake up.
This guy starts approaching, and he starts just.
Oh my God! Wait, I might be too big for this house.
It's so small.
Wait, this might actually just be a rackling house, and I might be too big.
I can't quite see past you there, Brynjar.
Oh, hey, could you just pull a little bit? I might be stuck in the doorway.
Oh, Pup.
Hold on. I run back,
Oh God!
take a running start.
Oh,
Wait, no, he's in front of the fire.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I give Brynjar a shove.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Chaos
so-
ensues.
It's so small.
Oh,
in here.
Brynjar was stuck in the door. I was just trying to help him out.
No, that's all right. Hey, look, don't even worry about it. Go and close that door. So,
It's very claustrophobic.
It's downright sweltering in here.
I mean, you go out and open a window if you need. You start hearing the crackling of the fire outside. You're just, or not outside, but in the little fireplace that's eating up. And hold on one second, because I actually do have this. And he's just like, he's like, just go ahead and you open a window, starts getting a little sweltery. I mean, this kind of keeps to itself, you know? And then he just opens up this chest where he pulls out these coffee beans. He starts scattering them in the pot that's up there that's boiling currently. And you just start to see it rattle a bit. You know, go and make yourself comfortable for a bit. And he just walks out.
Meanwhile, we're all shoved into the corner of this tiny house.
Brynjar's
saying,
like
Jembo
his
don't
neck's
care.
pushed in, his shoulders are really like scrunched together. He's trying to take up as little room as possible, and instead is just taking up all the room.
Oh,
I
Pup.
haven't seen anybody.
Pete is pinned between Brynjar and the door.
I'm like halfway up the wall.
I
sorry, I'm sorry,
I don't
I'm
want
sorry.
I don't want to cause a fuss. I'm pretty comfortable right here though.
I think in her little corner, Granny Cashew would start just like casting prestidigitation to dry everyone off.
You know, some part of me thought that maybe
what?
his house would be bigger, and I should have thought that for a moment he was a rackling, and I am a bear.
Hey, guys!
That prestidigitation is much appreciated, Granny.
Oh, of course, it's very handy. Yes,
Hey, Jimbo.
Jambone.
You see those berries on the table?
Oh,
Yeah,
Don't
I
touch them.
could.
It's my breakfast.
Okay, I don't think I could if I wanted to.
I'm sorry.
I think
didn't he have a wife? How does it? There's no room here for more than one.
All right. And
It's perfectly fine. Do you know, is Brandon in the other room there?
he'll start watching as he starts pulling out like 3 of these old wooden mugs, and he will go over and just start filling up. So he starts filling up each mug and starts like squeezing between everyone, like not even awkwardly. Like he's just moving through people, getting in their spaces. Like it doesn't bother him, and he's just handing you, clumsily, I might add, these mugs of hot coffee. And as it's actually spilling out of the cup, kind of like landing all around you. You kind of feel like the edge of it. And as he's just handing it, like they're just like mugs of water, and he goes, "All right, there you go, Jembone coffee special. Keep you up all night."
From Gembone's position, he sees he would see a Furbolg arm come up from behind the bear holding the severed dwarf head.
Oh, can I get a top off, please?
You see your right hand over there?
Yeah.
That's the mug. I gave you the mug right over there. It's right in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta drink it. It's burning. It's a real hot drink. You gotta go ahead. You don't want to hold it for too long.
Okay. Ow.
I feel like this is gonna cause an accident.
Very like trying to go between drinking it quickly so it doesn't burn his hand and not drinking it quickly so it doesn't burn his mouth.
Granny Cashew prestidigitations it so he cools just a little bit so he doesn't burn himself.
You're man, Jembone, you're right. It does cool quickly. Okay, just gonna see. Oh yeah, that's actually.
Here, let me squeeze forward a little bit. Let me give you just at least a little bit of like back room for you.
No, don't worry yourself about me. I'm able to function here just fine.
I will take a big swig of the coffee, and the expression on Cobb's face doesn't change, but his eyes begin to water. Like a couple minutes will pass, it'll just go like, "It's some good coffee."
Oh, you liked it? I haven't tried it yet. I figured it was too hot. I was gonna ask Granny for some help before I drink it.
Oh,
don't worry, it cools down very fast.
she will help in cooling the cup a little bit.
Thank you. You know, these paws of mine, they're actually very tender. So holding hot things for a while does actually hurt me. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Oh, that makes sense, pup. Be careful with your paws.
I appreciate you, Granny. And then he would drink the coffee. This is actually pretty nice. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever had coffee.
It'll keep you up.
Pete reaches out from behind Brynjard, places the mug on the table with only maybe a couple of sips taken out of it.
I didn't really want that much anyway, so I much appreciate, but I gotta watch my caffeine intake.
I will be right back.
Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and take a small ad break while we're doing that because of the disconnect. Hopefully it won't keep doing that, but we shall see. We shall see. Last time I just purged purged the modem, and it worked. So I think I just have to keep doing that with this PC. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep getting interference. So,
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I should just choose a day of the week to do that and just.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, but that's what I was supposed to do. I was gonna do it every Sunday, and then I didn't.
How often is it? Does it happen you purge it once and then it takes a week and then it starts happening again?
Last time I think it's been 3-4 weeks. Whatever. Okay. Whatever was after the first session. So yeah, it's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks. So after a month, I had a purge. So I think I'll just have to do that on the weekly. You know. We're gonna go play some ads, but we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. I felt bad. So I was in it. It was getting real good.
It was getting juicy.
Yeah. It was good. That was funny to me because when I came back and the internet connected, you guys were still going, and I was just like, "Whoa!" Didn't even realize I was gone. That's amazing.
No, we really didn't.
that little section there that we were talking about, that was just for us.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
No one will.
Only we will.
No one will ever know. There we go. Ooh. Thanks for the patience, everyone.
No worries.
Oh, let me grab my water. I'll be right back. It's still on mute, so say hi to chat. Hi, chat.
I'm back.
Hi, chat. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Thank you. Hello, chat.
Willkommen.
What did I miss?
Brett ran an ad, and we were just kind of shooting the breeze here a little bit.
Oh, understood.
Yeah, I think he's grabbing his water, and then we're gonna continue after that.
I'm enjoying this game.
Me too. It's so cute
it's very
and
nice.
Were any of you guys like struggling to come up with a character for this?
Personally, no. I immediately knew who I wanted.
I came up with the
100%
voice
knew.
and the character manifested.
I forget what my initial idea. I think I was gonna play a lean-in, because the whole like idea of a cat fishing, and then I was like, wait,
Oh.
bear. Brett, can I be a bear? And he's like, yeah, go for it, bud.
That's
Yeah, because he's
perfect.
like, this isn't like attached to anything. It's a one-off. Be a bear.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I just immediately was like, old person fishing? I get to do my granny voice for one episode, and then it turned out to not
2
be
episodes
one
later.
episode. Yeah. But I mean, I got really attached to Granny Cashew. I'm really attached to her now, so I'm like, oh no. Here I am.
Absolutely. I love all of the characters so far.
Yeah.
Like I know Brandon's not here with us, but I love Brandon. I love all of the
So
characters.
good.
I love Brandon. Brandon's one of my favorites ever. Oh my god.
We stand Brandon in this household.
We do stand Brandon. And I was telling
I would kill
telling
everyone
Laura
if anything were to happen.
I was telling Laura that it's like really cool because now when I'm playing Mr. Saito, I'm like, that's my friend. I fished with him.
No.
Also, yeah, I
He
think
shows up in the game.
He
He's
caught
just
a
like, that's my
mudfish."
fishing buddy.
Yeah. I think Mr. Saito is on Switch, by the way. I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a second, I think it actually is on Switch.
Well, let's see.
But I got it on Steam, so I was like, yeah, it's on Steam.
Mr. Saito.
But yeah, now when I play Mr. Saito,
Yes, it
I'm
is for
just
Switch.
like I'm just like, this is literally my friend. I know this character. Oh my god, my little heart.
I will protect him with my life.
Exactly.
All right. So we are back.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Back. I couldn't find my water, and then I was like, I'll just get a glass of water, and then I found the water. What was that song? No, that was. Okay, sorry. Tom totally just threw me for a loop because he did that melody, and then my brain was like, I know this. I know what this is. Why can't? Oh, it feels like it's in like the back recess of my brain, you know, like something in my childhood that I've long since forgotten. What the fuck is this? And then I realized it was Pokemon Snap.
There's a certain way people will say "welcome back" that triggers that song in my head.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Here is a present for you.
You were close.
You were close.
Shoot. I know he didn't say that, but that would be really cool. Anyways, yeah. So you guys continue to drink your coffee and enjoy yourself.
You know, Brittany, I didn't want to make a fuss earlier. I wasn't too terribly comfortable back here, but it's growing on me. It's very nice back here. Your fur is very soft.
Oh, thank you. I actually take considerable amount of care for my fur. So I'm glad that it's not too overwhelming back there.
Yeah, real comfortable back here.
You will hear the shuffling of pages from the next room during the hour.
He's cooking the books.
What?
It's an expression.
You're full of
I
them.
was gonna say it's an Albany expression, but I didn't want to do Simpsons reference.
And now there is a village called Albany in this world.
We did that once before, didn't we?
Probably. Yeah. I was gonna say this is a West Marches game, kind of. So yeah, so now somewhere there's a hex called Albany.
From behind Brynjar, the rest of the party can hear.
I promise that's him snoring.
Then you hear the sound of a page starting, and then you hear.
Granny Cash is gonna be nosy and push past everyone. I cut a peek around the corner. Jambone.
You'll peek her out. So as you do a little peek over here, you'll see Jambone is sitting in an old chair. He's just reading an old book. It's really just this leather tattered cover from back forward. He's just turning, and he's actually wearing these little spectacles around his eyes as he's reading it. It's just these real tiny things. And as you peek over and say Jambone, he goes, ha! And he drops the book, and he looks up and he says, "Who's in my?" Oh yeah, that's right. You're back there.
Hello.
Hello there. He's kind of adjusts himself and says, "I forgot you guys were still here."
Oh, yes. We're just chatting.
Oh, that's
That
wonderful.
looked like you were having a good time with that book.
Oh, yeah. Very good. It's a very good book.
Are you interested in novels?
Great. Yeah, just that one. Flips it back up.
What is it? I'm always interested in a new novel.
He closes he kind of like puts a little piece of fabric. Oh no. He puts a little piece of fabric. He closes the book. He places it on the bed. And he's quiet for a bit, and as he's just kind of thinking to himself, and he taps it, he goes, well, until, as he holds it up and points to it, it'll say How to Catch the Moon. And it has a little image of a lasso around a crescent moon as part of like the image that's emblem on the front of the book. And he smirks a little bit, and he'll say to you, like, he kind of like motions you over a little bit, and he'll say in a hushed tone, he said, about like 20 years ago, my wife, when she was still alive, God's rest her, during one of our gift days, well, we're still getting to know each other. Relationship was still building up there, and well, yeah, she knew we. Yeah. He's embarrassed a little bit, but then he goes, well, we were married at that point, actually, but the little lady thought it might be good if I got into other hobbies, and so for one gift day, for the first time and the last time, she gifted me a book, and he holds up the book. And you know, I'm not much of a reader. Some consider me not an educated folk. And I must admit, reading has kind of bored me. I would rather be fishing. And I let her know. Let her know that when she got to me, she didn't appreciate that. I was in the rack house for about a few days at that point. But you know, I paged every once in a while. Had a hard time reading. And well, she passed. Going on 7 years now. And I must admit, I was feeling pretty down. I was feeling pretty down. And I missed her, you know? Missed her terribly.
Of course.
But then, I went to this book. And, you know, it reads something interesting now. And so, every night since, I go through the book. I read a little before I go to bed. That kind of cheers me up a bit. And I start thinking about the time she nagged me for not reading enough. And, you know, I think back to her, and I think I have some good memories, and this book helps that. And then when I finish the book, I turn to page 1, start again. I'm doing that every night now for about 7 years. There's a little evening ritual. Nothing, a little silly, but I know. But yeah, it's a good book.
Granny Cashew smiles gently and says, there's nothing silly about that. You have your memory, and you have her in that book. I understand. It's something to keep close, to keep in your heart, and it connects you to her.
Well, you're just explaining what I'm feeling now, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sometimes we feel things, but it hits different to hear it.
I suppose so.
Well,
Oh, go ahead and help
that's
yourself
lovely.
Well, go ahead, help yourself up to some as much coffee as you want. I'll be going to bed here in a few minutes.
Thank you, Gembone. That's lovely.
Mm-hmm. I'll put the glasses back on his eyes and start reading the book.
She kind of steps back out.
Just look at the three of us.
The dichotomy of this moment, standing at this corner and looking at Gembone, and her heart is like warm and sad, and then she looks at you three and she's just like, oh dear.
Oh, well. Good night, Gembone.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course.
He says that out
We'll
loud
be
so everyone
back.
hears it.
At this point, Brynjar has, in the briefest of moments that Granny had left and has come back, the position has changed. Brynjar is laid on his side now. He has like a paw around Pete and a paw around Cobb, and he's holding like both, and he's just.
Oh, goodness.
I like to imagine Cobb is still awake for this.
I'm just vibing. The same expression on the face.
I wasn't sure if it would be vibing or like the same expression on your face and your eyes are darting back and forth. Like, how the hell do I get out of this?
It's the same expression except the eyes are closed. Even while sleeping.
I was fucking drinking.
Seriously, Cobb, where'd you get your Botox?
So, the hour passes and it's now 11 p.m. What are you guys doing?
Same.
Me.
What are you saying?
Me.
Oh, me. Okay.
Hello, darling.
So good.
Gramps.
Dears, are you ready to head home? Or to the tavern, rather? Oh, dear.
Is everyone asleep?
Yes,
Yep.
except for Granny Cashew.
Except for Granny.
Granny Cashew peeks.
Gembone.
You'll see he just got done pulling down his britches and he's got this old spotted underwear. He turns over.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can you knock on the corner next time, Gee?
She turns around and knocks on the door across from him. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't change what just happened. Look. What is it?
That seems to be a bit of the situation in the other room.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind terribly if we left early in the morning?
Oh, yeah, I'll go and take care of that. And as he walks over, he just starts banging on the table loud in front of everyone's ears. Fire! 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 Fire!
We're gonna die!
The cabin's on fire! Quick, get out! Quick! There's the way!
I cast Thunderwave.
Oh! And as he opens the door, he's like, "Quick! Get out! Save yourselves!"
I scurry out with
Cajun
both.
Pete is still asleep.
With both in my arms, I scurry out.
Get Pete out as well!
It's
He's gonna
happening.
burn alive! He's gonna burn
It's
alive!
happening!
What do you do with Gage and Pete when he's screaming? Get him out too! He's burning it up!
Boil scrimps.
I'm gonna grab Cajun Pete's legs and start just dragging him.
He's sleeping through all of this. He is dead to the world when he's asleep.
Granny Cashew gives Gembone an amused smile and then waves as she walks calmly out the door.
We're all gonna die!
The world's on fire.
As Granny Cashew's walking the door, go ahead and walk out the door. Gembone goes, "I don't know what you're smiling about. The cabin's on fire." Oh yeah, that's right.
Good night,
Caught up in his own
Gembone.
theatrics.
This light, by the way, is just it's It's clouded windows, so that's just like the
Oh my
reflection.
god, it's a fire!
That's just the reflection
It's actually on fire.
That's just the reflection of the torch on the inside. As you see a small rackling figure sit back down on the inside.
Jimbo's still in there. We gotta save him from the fire.
Oh, he'll be fine.
I'd like to think that the picture being painted in my mind of Cobb dragging Cajun Pete out is that he's got one leg under each arm, and Cajun Pete's just like on his back with his arms up, just being dragged out of the house, like the world's worst rickshaw taxi.
Like a weird wheelbarrow.
But yeah, the wind is still blowing through as the clouds start coming in. And you're
Wait a
back
minute,
outside.
it's raining.
Is his cabin not actually on fire?
Oh, he has it handled. You know how old fireplaces can be. A little bit of alarm, but it'll be fine.
Oh, all right. That was a good nap. You know what? How about this? I'll carry Pete back to the tavern, and we'll get him in a proper bed this time.
Considering you're a bear and all.
I could, understandably, I could probably carry all of you back.
Are you sure?
I'm sure it's fine.
I got the adrenaline going now. I won't sleep for hours. I wish I was like him. I look at Cajun Pete.
I think we all strive to have that kind of sleep, but
What do you think he's dreaming about?
shrimp.
I think
Of
he
course.
was
It's a
thinking
safe
about that
bet.
big scrimp we caught. Let's get out of the rain. Come on, let's get back to the tavern.
Agreed.
She'll climb
All right,
up.
back to the
Brignon.
tavern we go.
All right, so you guys will go ahead and head back to the tavern. 1 second. I have to get the chart up. All right, so as mentioned before, the inn is a 1 gold piece a day stay, or you can be out in the stables for for free. The only one that doesn't suffer ill effects from sleeping in the stables is Cajun Pete, because that's all he does. In fact, I would say Cajun Pete would be very uncomfortable in a more expensive room, because that mattress just don't hit right.
He'll wake up in a bed and it'll be like, where am I?
He has a crisis.
What's it's like ascetic or something like that is the lifestyle where like
Yeah.
you prefer very small rooms, very minimal like furniture and stuff like that.
That just, I'm sorry, that just makes me think of RimWorld.
It's like going on a bender and waking up at a penthouse suite in Vegas. Where am I?
What happened?
I don't imagine that we can like I don't imagine Bert buys our fish, right? Like we have to go to the fishmonger to sell
Yeah.
our fish.
Oh,
Okay.
Bert? No, he buys fish.
Oh,
But
okay,
he-
then I'll pay for everybody's rooms again.
Yeah. What's your room?
I think everybody has a side. We'll put Pete into the stables because that's where we found him last time.
That's just, he belongs there.
Out of context, it just makes it sound like a horse.
We'll
all right, so
stable Pete and then we'll,
you're gonna pay 3 gold pieces, which means you're now at 10 gold.
indeed, and then I will sell Bert my cavern chart if he'll buy it.
Ah, okay. So
Wonder what Lance and Brandon are up to.
by yeah, right. So here's the thing, though. Oh, you're talking about Bert. I thought you were talking about Frederico. You meant Bert, the barkeep.
Yes, the barkeep.
Oh, my apologies. He will not be. I can. That was my confusion.
Oh, I was like, wow, he does everything.
Yeah. Until he
MVP.
doesn't, and I like the idea. Of he's like, I don't do that. You're like, he does everything. All right, here you go. I'll pay in fish.
One fish for you, money please.
But you did have 13 gold pieces. To pay for everyone's night is 3, so you'll be down to 10 gold.
Fantastic, and then I'll sell the char in the morning.
All right. So, I need to sit down.
Brandon made off with Gembone's hot cocoa, and Lance got hit by another truck.
I like to think that they both got isekai to different.
Okay, and then we're also doing. Yep, I know who's sleeping where. Sounds good. Is Granny sleeping with the bear again?
Yeah.
In their little separate beds, and of course, Cobb gets the weird room where the bed's
weird
up
room
against
with
the
the bed is up against the door.
Yep. Absolutely.
Just how Cobb likes
Just how I like it.
Oh,
Exactly. I'm adjusting the feng shui.
Oh my
Bed's
God.
scraping across the wooden floor.
He got burnt down at the bar, just like looking up, be like, "What the fuck?"
All right. You guys would awaken day 3 of your fishing adventure. Awaken. And yeah, you all would wake up once again, day 3. So it's still early enough. This is about, well, so you guys got back the village at 12 a.m., which means if you want a long rest, you'll have to wake up at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's a long time to sleep.
8 a.m. I assume.
Or 8 a.m., sorry.
All day.
The whole
Big
day.
sleep.
Amazing. Yeah, no, 8
What year is it?
8 a.m., 8 a.m.
That's the sleep where you wake up dehydrated, like
Yeah.
your ears are ringing, your clothes don't fit right. You're like, what the fuck happened to me?
So you guys want your wake-up call at 8 a.m., correct? For a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so,
Would I technically be up at 7 since I didn't wake up through any of that?
yeah, you can.
He said
Absolutely.
he got a 1 hour head start. on
Yeah,
his
so
long rest.
you'll wake up first. So let's do that. It's 7 a.m. And Cajun Pete, you're up first. Everyone else is still asleep.
This doesn't look like Gembone's cottage.
Oh yeah, and go and give yourselves a long rest in your character sheet. Yeah.
Oh, it's that other situation where you went to bed on the couch and woke up in your room.
Uh-oh.
This, well, it seems I'm back, so I guess I'll just head on in to the inn.
All
Your
right.
soul is bound to these stables.
So, since Cobb, since you're living in Squalid, it is assumed that you would not be paying for your own meals unless you would. So everyone's room comes with a meal, whether that be a breakfast or a dinner. But because you didn't pay, yours doesn't. However, if you ask, there is if fate is favorable with you, there is a chance that Bert may have some old bread and stew that is about to be tossed out that he would offer to you for free.
Morning, Bart.
Good morning there. Sleep well in the stables?
Oh yeah, I can't handle the bed.
Oh, well,
it's
Why not? Why can't you handle the bed there, Pete?
I mean, it's just too soft. You know, it's too flat. I gotta have bumps for lumbar support and for bits of my upper back as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. I see what you're saying.
I just wake up feeling refreshed, get a good stretch in, feel the cracks and feel my muscles stretch and my joints crack, and I just wake up refreshed.
Okay, all right. Well, if you ever want to get out of the rain and maybe sleep in I don't know, the storage closet or something, it's good lumbar. There'll be some. I just realized I'm going in between two characters. There would be some good lumbar support in that.
That'd be mighty kind of you. I mean, even in the rain, I slept like a baby. It didn't catch my ill death or cold or nothing.
I just pictured this Dragonborn guy pulling off his head and it's like a mask. It's Jumbo the whole time.
I got you. Ha!
Let's see who this barkeep really is.
God, yeah. I was doing gem bones for so long, my mind just locked into that.
You got stuck in gembone mode.
I got stuck in the gem bone zone.
Well, then what can I do for you, sir?
I guess for breakfast, I'm gonna bring the satchel up under the bar and then reach in and pull out the 2 shrimp we got. Can you fry these up?
Go ahead. He thinks to himself. He says,
I could try. This isn't.
and he looks. He's like, okay. So he's thinking to himself. I'm gonna make a quick roll here. Oh, all right. That's good. That's good. And he'll say,
You know, this too isn't enough to make a full meal, but there is some old bread I can mix with it and kind of make a meal out of that.
Oh, if you're suggesting you're making a po' boy, then I'd be more than happy to have it.
All right, let me see what I can do for you.
And pay for your service as well.
he looks over at you.
Huh? How much were you willing to pay?
But how much does it cost to fry up some shrimp and put it into bread?
He looks around.
Free.
Yeah, I'll just slide a silver on the table then.
Oh, well, thank you kindly.
You're
And then
very
he-
welcome.
And yeah, he fries up using the 2 mantis shrimp, the 2 specter shrimps that you have. He just kind of starts scrambling up the shrimp over into some open old stale bread, and then he'll put it down on a wooden plate. And the reason why he needed more is because you only had 2 silver piece worth of food material, and to make a ration, it would be 2.5 is the best you could do if you're trained in that. So yeah. But yeah, he makes a ration's worth, which means this is a hearty po' boy, and that would make you full for the rest of the day. You don't have to eat anymore today.
Is this like a moment where Cajun Pete is just staring at the po' boy for like way too long, visible, like just taking in its beauty, and is visibly drooling.
Help yourself?
Oh, right. He picks it up and takes a bite. Scrimps is so good.
He's got he put a bunch of like just random spices in there, and that's where you're getting the kick from.
Oh, Bert, this is.
Is it good?
Oh, yes. Just a bite. Hold on. Oh.
He just keeps chuckling as he's eating. Love scramps.
I can tell.
Love me fishing. Love me scrimps. Simple as.
Simple as. Sorry. Excuse me. All right. So I'm just typing in some things. You would be eating that for the hour, and then at 8 a.m., that is when everyone else starts waking up. Who would be out of bed first?
Definitely not me.
I was gonna say, not everybody at once now.
It's time.
Ooh, he's
Old person,
roll
old people get up
upwards.
early, right?
yeah.
Granny Cashew will roll out.
I mean, you don't have to be someone that does that.
Oh no, she's your typical little old lady who's up with the crack of dawn, unless she had a hard night of going through the rain, but she can't change her body clock.
Oh yeah, and we'll be rolling for weather soon as well. So the first one that rolled out first, I think, is gonna be Cobb. So go ahead and yeah, do your Cobb thing. What would Cobb do?
do your thing, man. Whatever that is.
What is your job thing?
So because of just the positioning.
If every time Cobb's off screen, I just want to know what Cobb's doing.
Where is Cobb?
Why is Cobb?
So, he just opens the door because of where the bed's position just sort of flips backwards out onto the floor. He just muffled through the floorboards. Today's the day we're catching the big one. And he just shambles downstairs.
I love the idea that if there are any other like people here, that's what they hear in the morning.
Oh my gosh!
I have to talk to the innkeeper about that neighbor of ours.
Come down here.
Good morning, Cobb.
It's a blessed day today.
Oh, you know it, my friend.
Takes another bite of the po' boy.
I can feel it in the air.
Yeah, I can feel it in my taste buds.
What are you feeling in the air, Cobb?
We're gonna catch the big one, and then we're gonna fish up the moon.
Okay, all right. Isn't the moon the big one?
He pauses, and he raises a hand up to his chin, and runs it up and down his neck of many flaps.
Oh no!
And he just sits there perplexed.
Sigh. At some point, you have to make a thinking emoji of just that face with like the emoji hand over the chin.
He just sits there. He's like, "That's a good point."
So, what I'm saying is that how you wouldn't you want to go after? Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be the biggest one, right?
There's always a bigger fish.
Right. So then, what's bigger than the moon?
He starts thinking again.
Granny Cashew, what are you doing when you come in?
She's stretching out her little old joints as she's kind of slowly stepping down the stairs. Ugh. Oh, good morning, boys.
You are met with a man very much in love with a sandwich, and another man who's perplexed beyond all reason.
Yeah, two fucking yokels.
Starting extra spirited today, I see.
Every time,
That's very good.
every time any of the paid people come, the ones that paid for the rooms, they'll just kind of watch as Bert just start handing you a plate of eggs and toast and a little bit of beans at the side, and does the same for Granny Cashew.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you, dear.
This counts as a half ration, meaning it will keep you fed through half the day.
She nods it. Nom 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 nom.
Mm-hmm. So, the question on everyone's mind is, when does Brynjar get up?
Where's the bear?
It wouldn't be long. It would be after everybody's talking, where eventually Granny had left the door open, that the smell of food would waft in to the bedroom, and they'd be like,
I'm here. I'm ready.
You don't ask a bear to wake up. They're hibernating.
And you would hear the heavy groan of protest of the bed, and then the as he hits the floor, having rolled off of it, the scurry to his feet, and then he would begin pushing, wedging himself through the hallways to begin trying to make his way down to the food.
And you're just running downstairs, just...
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh, good morning, Pup.
Good morning, Granny.
Good morning, Pop.
And then he puts the plate of the breakfast
Good
plate
morning
over
to
there.
you as well, Bert.
Where's the little one today?
And he'll look at the picture that Brandon drew.
Oh, Brandon's busy today.
I heard he got some hot cocoa from Jimbo Jenkins.
Bert will open his eyes in surprise.
What?
That's at least what Jambone told us.
He opens his eyes even wider.
Yeah, he's our new fishing buddy.
Oh,
He led
yes,
us
what a
into his
pleasant
secret
folk.
fishing cave.
He actually gave us the satchel that I was carrying the scrimps in.
Wait,
Such a charming young man.
you said something about a fishing cave.
Well, I'm not at liberty to discuss, but it's really secret.
But yeah, that was. I believe that Jambone wanted us to keep that a secret, Cobb.
It's a secret fishing cave. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Looking at your token while you're saying just adds a whole nother level to it.
Like there needs to be like a sudden zoom in at the, but then I'd have to kill you part of the line.
I really just want someone to animate this scene with how a cop is drawn. With the
most
same
unflinching
face.
expression.
Yeah.
Does his mouth move to form words, or does it just flap up and
Kind
down?
of. Like a little.
How much teeth is he showing?
I got someone in your chat said he's Dale Cripple.
That's what I thought, yeah. So,
Well, if we were going for scrimps, then he would have to krill ya.
That was actually good.
Slap my knee.
you start spitting up shrimp. You start spitting up shrimp.
Oh, get back in there.
That
was
might
actually
be
a good
one of
one.
your better ones. Good job.
Bert kind of claws at his chin a little bit and says,
I do agree with you. It should be kept secret. But what if it was kept secret within all of us?
then he nods a little bit.
Well,
Such profound wisdom.
He makes a
So,
good point.
well, he
Tell-
does make a point, but this is not our fishing spot to divulge. It
Well,
is
I-
Jambone's.
I'm not expecting you to tell me for free. But what if I gave you 25 gold pieces for the information?
I don't want to break Jambone's trust. He's been a good fishing partner.
He's gonna help us fish the moon.
Well, only one of you has to tell me the secret.
Then he holds up the satchel of gold.
but
Everyone rejects the offer.
Like I
he
said,
will pass.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
See, lad, you keep saying that, but I don't think you're gonna follow through.
Given how you had trouble with a slime the other day, I don't think that you'd be able to.
His slime tasted bad anyway.
And then, so he says, so at what point he says, because I can't help myself, he slams the satchel of gold. He's like,
Fine, keep your secrets then.
and he just kind of,
I'm sorry, but it would be breaking the trust of someone who entrusted the secret to us. While I appreciate the offer of money, I believe that trust is something that needs to be kept.
No, you
Jambone is a nice fellow. He's been through much. We don't need to put him through more.
No, it's fine. I should have asked anyways. I'm sorry for prying.
No, it's quite. I mean,
have
it's
a
all right
plan.
being curious.
I have a plan. We will fish up consecutively bigger fish on each and every day until we can fish the moon.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
And
And
then
that-
when we fish the moon,
And then we go to the sun, and then you get your bumblefish.
that's the bumblefish.
Yeah.
Well,
It's out there.
if I may interject, I think perhaps it might be wise to start with a base of operations. Let's go and see what we can get for the fish that we have caught. I've heard about the real estate in town. maybe we could all chip in. What do you say?
I think that'd be a good idea. But I just want to say, Cobb, I wasn't scared of Brynjar being a bear when I first met him. I wasn't scared when Brandon almost got pulled into the water by a fishing rod. But whenever you say, I have a plan, that puts the fear of God in me.
What can I say? I like to dream big.
All right.
Granny Cashew just walks away. She's not about that conversation. She's gone.
It had taken exactly 1 instant for Brynjar's mouth to open and the food to have vanished, leaving behind a clean plate, and he would say, "Thank you very much, Bert," and then would just go follow the rest of his companions.
Oh, God. All right, let me pause for a second because I have to roll. What?
Oh, for weather, that's right.
Yes. And what do you see when you step out? Let me bust open the sample PDF.
Available on the Kickstarter.
The Kickstarter.
The
Launching
Kickstarter.
April
The
11th.
Kickstarter.
April 11th.
April 11th.
April 11th.
Let's
Click
take-
on the link.
April 11th.
April 11th.
That's the promised
Tuesday,
date.
April
in just
11th.
3 days.
Tuesday. Don't forget.
3 days from
Tuesday.
the stream, mind you. If you're watching this on
Tuesday.
YouTube, it could be
Tuesday.
any day.
It could be
Don't
probably.
forget, Tuesday. Wake up. Tuesday.
Tuesday's coming. Did you bring your jacket?
So, let me go ahead and just roll this real quick. Oh no.
Not the oh no.
It's a hurricane.
Not the D100 into the oh no.
Would I have woken up to this?
Yes. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just crank this up.
By the way, there's a typhoon happening.
Walk up, by the way, there's a tornado.
Probably should have said something when y'all came downstairs, but I had a po' boy.
You know, I just feel foolish. I just feel foolish.
There's egg on my face.
I feel just so foolish. You know what I mean? Just so foolish. All right, so it's definitely gonna be darker, and
Tornado fishing.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and increase the density of this, and the speed's going up a bit, and we're definitely gonna go, yes, in like a sideward direction.
I didn't know if you know this, but there's an F5 tornado touching down right in the middle of here.
Oh yeah, I saw that walking into the inn. I probably
It's
should have
raining
told you.
sideways.
Kinda. And then I will adjust this with the speed.
Yeah, we're gonna become storm chasers for an episode rather than fishermen.
All right, Tage is saved. Hopefully the weather will start coming down soon. But yeah, so you guys are just watching as. Wait, I'm gonna definitely increase the speed. Next time's fit. Oh, and then, sorry, something else.
Oh my god.
All right. So yeah, you're just watching because today.
I actually can't see this.
Yeah.
I see the lighting difference. I don't see the effects.
Granny Cashew, the wind's gonna take you.
Granny Cashew just flies away like a kite.
Starts floating.
It's all right, dear. I know where I'm landing.
My people need me.
It is scattered thunderstorms.
Holy fuck. I mean, dope for me, but
Yeah. Yep. And
For the first time, just around 10:30. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining fish. It's raining fish. Hallelujah.
So this is unfavorable condition because of the storms and the lightning and thunder just scaring out the fish. And you'll Granny, you'll see the fishmonger just underneath the roof over keeping dry.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Granny, come on in. Come on in. Oh my God. Get out of the rain, quick.
Oh, thank you very much.
She'll kind of do a little granny shuffle over.
Indeed.
I'm good out here.
Okay, but whatever you guys want. Yeah, just come on. Right underneath the roof. That'll be fine right there. Right there. It's all good. Hello there. Bear, so good to see you.
Oh, good to see you again.
Yes. So, you buying, you selling? What can I do for you?
Oh, we were looking to sell. I plop down the satchel and open it.
Okay, so let's see what we've got on everyone. So we've got the we've got a dead chimera chub. I forgot about that. A skull dace, a gibbergar from Cajun Pete. We've got bait of the mere scale minnow, and no specter shrimp because you used both of them.
I ate them both.
You ate both of them.
We have Brendan's mudfish in the satchel.
That would have went back to Brandon.
Indeed.
Ah, it belongs to Brandon.
And the cavern char that Brynjar's got. So are you selling all of those fish?
I
We
think
definitely want to sell the char.
I think we should keep the bait
Yeah.
if it's still good.
Okay. Yeah, it's still good. So the char will be, so you're selling the char, that's 10 gold. Brynjar's now at 20 gold pieces.
Granny Cash will sell everything on her.
The dead, oh my god.
I mean, yep.
So he does not accept the chub because it's worth nothing to him and it's just practically garbage at this point. He does offer you a bucket that you can dump the remains of the chub in.
She sighs.
I was gonna say you get like 6 silver for your fish and a piece of lint for the chub.
He says, yes, I'd probably have to cut a copper coin in half, and I just couldn't do that to currency. Also, it's very illegal.
All right. Thank you.
Did you know that, Cobb?
the Death Skull Dace will sell for 1 silver piece. And the Gibbergar sells for 50. And he nods at that one. He's just like, that is, well, that one's very impressive. Look at this. Oh.
I had a stroke of good luck.
You'll watch as he takes the Gibbergar, and just give me a second real quick. He'll start scaling it. He'll start scaling it and trying to collect its scales.
She nods.
Oh, that's some masterful work you're doing right there.
It's worth any fishmonger's worth of salt. Very important to sharpen the blade. And as he's doing that, he's spending his entire time doing that, by the way. He'll roll a survival check, and he actually did pretty good, all things considered. He will have successfully scaled. He descales it. He descales about half the value of the fish in scales, and he still has the meat and bones to extract from it. This is where he gets his money from, by carving good fish and then selling scale all the parts of it. And you can too if you're interested.
Oh, how neat.
So, 50 gold given to Granny Cashew. And Cajun Pete doesn't sell anything. And Cobb doesn't sell anything, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't believe either of us had anything to sell.
All right, so you guys are already sitting at combined. That's 44. Let's fit 95 gold pieces.
We're 1/5 of the way there.
And absolutely 0 of that belongs to me.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
We gotta
This
continue.
is the part
We gotta
of the show where we reveal SciFri has no money.
Yeah, it's every time, every character. I
don't know.
I think even my character in Braun had no money because we were just doing things for, like being good.
Well, it wasn't just for being good, but like our assets were collective because we were a group.
Yeah, we were building a town, so we were all putting into the pool.
Granny Cashew looks at Cobb and just kind of she has a neutral face on. She's not really smiling at you, but she says,
It's okay, dear. I'm sure you'll be able to pull your weight someday. We believe in you.
God damn.
I caught a shrimp, and that's step one towards the moon.
Oh, you're getting there.
But
Don't you
today
worry
is a
none.
cursed day. A storm is a bad omen.
Hey, what were you saying?
Storm brings bad luck.
Well, I mean, it depends on who, right? Like,
I mean, yesterday you said that a man carrying another man brought bad luck.
I'm very superstitious.
I noticed.
what was that word?
Oh my
In
god.
one ear, out the other.
You'll watch as Frederico finishes carving everything, and then he looks at the four of you after the business is done. This takes an hour, by the way, so it's 9 a.m. after this works. And he looks, and he says, "Let me ask you a question. Do either of you, any of you, have an interest in carving fish? Try and gather materials and things of that nature."
I mean, it's not a skill that I've thought about.
If I could, like, devein the scrimps myself, then that would probably save a step and some money.
If you're actually pretty good, actually pretty good at carving a fish, sometimes you actually get more money worth than just selling the fish whole. From the materials that you extract from them.
Is there any sort of like experience or sort of like kit or tool that I would need for carving or anything like that?
No, nothing of the sort. A simple edged blade will do you wonders. Whether it
What
be
about
a
one of
piece of
these?
rock or... Oh, that's
I hold up
perfect.
my claw.
All you would need to do is be what I would consider a survivalist.
Oh, perfect. I am a survivalist.
I am
Yeah.
also a survivalist. I don't
Yeah.
mind picking up a new skill.
Yeah,
I know a thing
I
or two
also,
about surviving.
I would also consider myself a survivalist.
And he'll nod over at you and it's like, well, sounds like you're going to be very good at this then. In fact, could one of you do me a favor? Actually, no, all four of you would do well. Gather round now.
I like to imagine it's, but one of you do me a favor. We just all look at each other.
Don't all volunteer at once. It's fine.
Part of it is that I want Sai's character to actually have money to break this curse. So I'm like, hey, get the skill, man.
So
I will use my mighty +1.
I actually have quite a few blue guilds that I need descaling from. If you could do me a favor, all I'm interested in is the meat. If you can do me a favor and descale this fish, I would greatly appreciate it. But moreover, I'll pay you for your time. The market value of the scales.
Oh, that'd be really kind of you.
Well, thank you, Federico. That's incredibly kind of you.
And he'll put in front of you each a barbaric bluegill. He'll say, these are very simple fish. Market value at about 10 silver pieces. So let's see what you can extract from it. And we'll start, so everyone go ahead and give me a survival check.
Pull out the small knife from my adventuring gear.
ooh.
Oh, Granny's got it.
Granny survival.
Hey.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God
Okay,
damn.
15.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Cobb. Come
Oh.
on, man.
All right, so
Everyone like does it perfectly. We're all just staring at Cobb.
everyone succeeds. But Cajun Pete manages to find bonus materials.
Ooh.
Because of how well he succeeded. He optimized it very well.
So, 1 second.
I don't know why things didn't work out for me being a trapper. I've got very dexterous
Oh, actually,
fingers.
I'm sorry. Cajun Pete, Brainyar, and Granny Cashew, all
Oh my god.
all just did amazingly well, and is actually going to get a bonus roll.
Pushes Cobb out of the way.
I would not have it any other way.
Cobb did good as well and succeeded the roll, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, so we'll start with Granny Cashew. I'll be rolling 1d2 twice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Granny Cashew got 12 silver pieces worth of scales from the
Ooh.
10 silver piece fish. And that means the fish is still not deboned, still not oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry. I might have fucked that up. What I meant to roll, I was rolling on the meat table, sorry. So keep that excitement with whatever I roll, because I'm sure it's going to be really cool.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's a 9. That's really good. That's more than I thought. So
Oh.
you got actually 18 silver pieces worth of scales from this
Dang.
from this 10 silver piece fish.
God
And-
damn.
Wow.
And the fish still hasn't been deboned. And the fish, you still haven't, no one's extracted meat from it yet. So there is
Oh,
still
wow.
more silver within that fish that you can try and harvest out of it.
Ooh, okay.
So I will immediately pay you that out. 18 silver pieces to Granny Cashew.
That's huge. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then once again, +2.
You are generating free money from this fish, by the way. Like,
Hell yeah.
Say
oh,
Jeezum.
12 silver pieces. Will be 22 silver pieces, by the way, from the fish. Is
Awesome.
what Cajun Pete gets. So let me see, 22, 7. So now you're at 29 silver pieces. And again, hasn't been deboned, hasn't had meat. And yeah, so the market value of the fish is one thing, but what the materials you can salvage from the fish is something completely different.
That's cool.
A completely different ball game. Now, Cobb just did a normal roll, which is still okay. Yay, that's max roll right there. So
Wow.
12 silver pieces from that roll. So there you go.
Look at you. You're pulling your weight.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna cast vicious mockery on that one.
She said genuinely.
grandmother's
Good
away.
job, son. I'm proud of you.
And Brynjar will get 16 silver pieces of scales from the fish.
Oh my god. I knew these claws were used for something good.
Every time you do salvage off the fish, it does take an hour though. So now it's 10 a.m. Just FYI.
Oh, we're in the rain, like carving away at fish, and I love that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. So now that it's 10 a.m. and the thunders are still bashing there, and Frederico just nods and says, "Yeah, you guys got a real talent for that. Very good." So he'll look around and say, "Well, you did each earn a bit of silver. You'll probably not get as much value out of it, but if you're interested, I can sell you the rest of the fish for a simple 5 silver pieces. If you'd like to continue to carve away at it, I'll buy the
This is how it
materials so you get off there."
I put 5 silver down. I say, a wise man once said you have to spend money to make money.
All right, so
See, I've heard that one though. Like the other ones, he said never heard them before. That one I've heard.
But buy fish, he eat man, he day.
is anyone else
You're
going
catching on. You're getting it.
is anyone else going to buy their fish, the carcass of their fish?
Cashew will do it.
Yeah, same old Cajun.
Yeah, I'll buy another fish.
Okay. So this is actually the fish that you were carving, so it's not a full fish, so it's already been descaled. But you're buying it for half the market value is what he's offering it to, so that you can still get the meat and the bones out of this fish.
I think Cashew just wants the practice and the experience while the teacher is here.
All right. So if you're interested, you can keep this these materials that you try and carve out of the fish, or you could sell it to me at market value. I don't mind either way. So now we will go to each and every one of you. Granny Cashew. For the next hour, would you like to extract the bones or the meat?
Let's start with the bones.
Okay. A barbaric bluegill has, you can only get one set of bones from it, but if you get a bonus success, that'll double to 2 sets of bones.
Okay.
All right, give me a survival check. Ooh.
Oh, I cry.
So yeah, oh God.
Inspire yourself. Inspire yourself.
All right, so.
I should have done that. I didn't think about it.
Can you inspire yourself as a bard?
You can't inspire yourself. You can only inspire other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
believe that's. I remember hearing about that.
I know you meant it as like on average you get like the salvageable bones out of it. When you say 2 sets of bone, it's like this fish had an entire other skeleton inside of it.
Oh yeah, Jesus. You roll 5 below the fish's speed. Oh wait. So what'd you roll? 6?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good. Okay, so you did fail. Oh, but because the 1 bone, yeah. So normally what would happen, because you failed within 5, you still salvage half the materials from the fish. The problem is because it was just 1 set of bones, you don't salvage the bones. That you end up breaking apart the bones of the bluegill.
Oh. Well, that's a luck next time.
All right. Okay. So, Agent Pete, what would you like to extract from the fish? Bones or meat?
I'm gonna go for that sweet meat.
All right, give me a survival check.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a 1d2 twice. The bonus successes don't stack. You can only get 1 bonus success from this, which means we're just rolling this up. Or you're just gonna say that 1d2.
What was that?
God damn! You guys are rolling so good today.
I don't know what compelled me to say that. That was very bizarre.
Cajun Pete manages to extract 12 silver pieces of meat.
My god.
Would you like to sell this?
I'm gonna sell the meat, yeah.
All right, so now you've got 36 silver pieces. You've made more than double, almost triple the money off of this fish instead of just selling it to the market.
Seeing like the pristine amount of meat he cut out of it, he's just staring at it blankly and his eyes are blinking individually before finally snapping out of it and selling the fish meat.
Just so you are aware, one of the things you can do with the meat currency, quote unquote, is at any time while you're by fire or a place to cook, you can exchange 5 of that for a ration. 5 silver pieces. 5 silver pieces worth of meat for a ration. The idea behind crafting is instead of getting all these like weird and unique materials, or it's like the scales of a barbaric blue gill, or the bones of an ant, crafting just uses raw materials, and typically it's just like this amount worth of scales. And when you extract from all the fish, you get that amount worth of scales. And then you can just use that. So that's why when I say like scale currency, bone currency, meat currency, those are just crafting materials so that you can actually craft items from the things that you extract from the fish. And some items will be like requires like fish scales. Specific items may require like the actual specific component of a fish. But the fish will also tell you what that recipe is that it'll be required. So that's kind of a little sneak peek into crafting that's introduced in this book, by the way. So keeps it nice and simple.
It's a good simple way to go about it.
So, but one of the common things you can do is if you're by a source of fire or, a way to cook, you can literally convert 5 silver pieces of meat that you have into a ration. No check required.
Ooh.
Well, dang.
And some folks who have the correct milestone that are actually trained as a chef can have that cost. Like what you saw Bert did in the bar.
Ah.
That's why he only asked for 2.5, because he has the milestone and was able to get you the ration for cheaper. Okay, so with that being said, you sold the meat. I've increased your silver value. Cobb.
I'm reaching through the ether. I'm manifesting a nat 1.
What are you extracting, bone or meat?
I'm going for the meat.
Let's do it.
It's an 11.
Okay, that's still a success.
All right.
Just
Middle of the road.
Hey, you not only did you manifest a 1, you manifested another one.
Yeah, I manifested 2 ones.
God,
there.
Cobb is
3 ones.
3 actually.
Cobb is cursed. What the fuck? Okay, so you would get 3 silver pieces of meat.
Sorry.
My dude. Sigh.
You have lost money on this trip.
My dude. Sigh.
Literally losing money. I had 12 going in, and now I have 9.
Granny Cashew stares at you.
Let it ride on red.
Let it ride.
I'm all in on black. Let me go. I'm ready.
Oh God.
90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big.
Yes, that's what I've been told too.
Could someone compile the market value of all of SciFri's characters?
It's 10 silver. I've done the math for you. It's 10 silver.
God, it still kills me during Fey Wonder when Brett brought up our how much money each of us had, and yours just said no money, no wealth
money
opportunities.
and no wealth opportunities. Even though I was like the party blacksmith, I could have made
plenty of
money.
wealth opportunities.
Yeah.
All the money we gave you money, it just all went into blacksmithing.
Yeah, you gave me money to like the exact requirement to spend to do your weapons, but
Yep,
nothing
to make
like
this-
on top.
You made the spark plug, you made the blood rain.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Brynjar. Bone extraction or meat extraction?
When we first did this, we did meat extraction, right?
First you did this with scales. You actually bought your fish back.
Oh, okay.
So
Then,
it's already been descaled, and he said, "Look, I'll let you keep the fish for 5 silver." And everyone was like, "Yeah." So now you have bones or meat left on your fish.
Perfect. We'll try meat then.
Okay, give me a survival check, please. Okay, still pretty good. It's not a bonus good, but it's still good. And same amount, you would get 3 silver pieces of meat.
Understood.
Okay, and now it's 11 a.m. And you still have one section of your fish left. Would you guys continue salvaging your fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the weather getting any better or?
Nope, this is what it's going to be all day.
You got it, brother. Let's keep going.
Yep.
This is the perfect day to do this.
Yep. So, Granny, go ahead and give me a
Yep.
survival check. I believe you're doing, I think you had meat remaining, correct?
Yeah, I have meat remaining. I did bones first.
Okay, let's see it. Oh, it's okay though.
Hey.
It's raining out, Granny. Your tools are getting wet. It's all right. There's no reason or rhyme for concern.
And I guess the cold is getting at my joints a little.
All right, so you managed to get, you still managed to get 3 silver pieces off, which means yes,
Okay.
for those keeping track at home, Cobb succeeded and got 3 silver pieces. Granny failed and got 3 silver pieces.
By the way,
God.
buying back the fish cost 5.
Oh my god.
Just in case you're keeping track at home.
Okay, yeah, for those playing along at home, we're down 2 silver.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So next, Cajun Pete, you've got bones to.
I'm gonna roll them bones.
Time to debone the fish. Hey, we like to see that.
Big rolls.
You got a bonus success, which means, God, this is the most luckiest son of a bitch alive.
I've done it for all 3 of them, man.
Which means you managed to extract another bone set. Each bones was worth 5 silver pieces, so you got an additional 10 silver pieces from the bones.
I fucking love that every time Pete puts his hands on a fish, it just duplicates.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got the magic touch.
Yeah, he finds what other people would have trouble trying to handle. So yeah, he's deboned like. Just imagine like the classical music playing, like, and he's just deboning,
perfectly carving it.
The meat, the lights.
I put a burrito in the microwave and 2 came out.
Yep. Fish carving savant, exactly. So, so that's you're selling those. Cajun Pete's at 46 silver.
God damn.
24 gold. 24 gold, 46 silver, and 7 copper. Bob, would you like to
Wait,
debone
before that,
Yeah.
are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. Of course I'm gonna do it. Of course I am.
Cashew looks over at Cobb and just like pumps her little granny fist and says,
I do believe in you, you know.
"Wow,
What? Okay, a +1 from Bardic Inspiration.
Believe.
And here we go. It's a 15. That's okay.
actually, because of the bardic inspiration, you got a bonus success, which means you got
Nice.
oh my god!"
10 silver pieces worth of bones off of this fish.
Yes!
There you go.
We've
Very
doubled his net
good.
worth.
There you go.
Granny Cashew just genuinely does want the best for Cobb. She just doesn't believe in him too much, but she genuinely just wants him to do good.
Where's your money, dear?
Where's your
Have
money?
you made any money yet?
She's literally holding 50 gold pieces, and she's like, how much money did you bring, Granny Cashew?
How much did you contribute? You earned 20 silvers worth of the house we're
We're all
buying.
buying a house after all.
Is Granny the head of like a mafia of something?
She might be.
She's had a long life. There's a lot that could have been
She
going on.
has
during that.
some history TM.
Oh. Oh my God, Granny Cashew's killed before. Brynjar, will you be extracting bones?
Yes, I will.
Let's see how you do. Hey, same thing. 10 silver pieces worth of bones extracted. And with that, the fish is no more. It is now, I think I said 11 because it was 9, and then you learned to 10. Oh, actually, no, it's 12. It's, wait. 10? Yeah, it's 12 now. It's now 12 in the noon. It's the noon hours. And you have finished extracting everything from a fish. And you can quite literally do this out in the field, wherever you want. All you need is a nice little carving knife. If you catch something good, you can, at that point, just be like, all right, I'm going to start carving away at this. And as long as the fish remains fresh, you just keep doing that.
This Frederico, do they obviously being the fishmonger,
Yes.
do they cover selling the other stuff, like the other baits and everything from the PDF?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Absolutely.
give me a second.
But this is where I think we will stop for now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for playing today. Sorry for the disconnect interrupt. What'd you guys think?
Oh, it's so good.
So fun.
It's always amazing, brother. I love this game.
Oh,
This is the highlight of my week. It's so good. It's just
It's
it's so wholesome and heartwarming, and
I
it makes
love
me
our
smile.
slice of life fishing anime, but I want nothing for my character other than a spiral of failure.
Holy shit!
Dude,
I'm
like-
back on
Can it
normal
connect on the
Discord.
desktop?
Yeah.
All right, so we don't have to fucking worry about any of that anymore.
We don't have to juggle all that.
Oh yeah, so don't have to.
Da,
open up
da, da,
that
da,
many
da,
words.
da, da.
Yeah, exactly. Let me get our fart going.
Farts,
yeah.
farts,
Get
farts.
a nice big 2-part fart session
Oh,
going.
it is a 2-part fart session.
Two-part fart. Two-part fart.
Dude, I feel like I forgot to mention this. I was watching one of the VODs. I think it was like, because you uploaded like a YouTube short, and I was watching the VOD, and then I just looked at the comments, and I just saw timestamp, and then next to it just fart. and I'm like, what the fuck kind of timestamp is this? I clicked it, and I'm like, oh, it's the start of the fan art. But there was no other context for that comment. It was just timestamp, fart.
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get it on the screen real quick. All right. Yeah, everything's walking out. What the frick? All right, here we go. So, if I go over here, there we are. And then if I go over here, let me share the screen.
Yeah.
I see the line.
Yeah.
And that means now I can go to here.
Oh my god.
You're right.
My man's just sleeping.
He's just sleeping. It is. I saw this one last week. Astronomers
God.
baffled.
the outline of where the moon used to be is what kills me. Yeah, scramps.
He loves
Finally
these
got your
scrimps.
scrimps.
Got my scramps this
I'm
week.
so happy for you.
For a second, I thought my hands were on the wrong way, but they're just facing outward.
Oh my god.
Yo,
I
Aw.
love this.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
this.
That's so fucking cute.
But like, what if everyone else was like
What
also?
if we were also vegetables?
I'm a
Oh my
potato.
God.
Yes.
Oh, you're a potato.
Ginseng,
love
I
that.
love ginseng
Turnip
cashew.
feet.
Turnip pea. There's history there.
Young Gembone.
Oh my god.
Oh dang!
So
In his
handsome.
younger years.
Gembone, a young Gembone dancing with a young cashew.
Oh, I love that.
And there it is. The shipping has begun.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
goodness.
Oh my god, that's cute as fuck.
I love it.
Just
Wait, my
two
little
old
heart.
people.
Yep. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get real cursed with it.
Uh-oh.
You're just
He
Oh
just-
my god.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I love how distressed it looks.
It looks like it's crying.
Indeed.
Holy cow.
Oh, how do you like that gem boat? I fished up the moon, you idiot!
Oh my god.
I love how Granny and Brandon are getting sucked in by the gravity of the moon.
Oh,
That's beautiful. Oh, Brandon!
Hi, Brandon.
He fell in the water!
Brandon, be
My
careful
boy.
now.
Save my boy.
oh my god, I love this.
That's
I
so
saw
good.
someone made this comment in chat too, but it is now twice that I've played the lute with my feet.
Yeah. Fish.
Fish.
Oh,
Fish.
Look at that
fish.
fish. Is that the
Well, that's the smiling one. Yeah.
This one was said to be the cavern char, which I love.
Mm.
And then this one's the Gibbergar.
I love
Heck
it. I love
yeah.
that
Smiling
grin.
gar.
I love
Smiling
my
Gar.
boy mocks me?
that. Finally. This is
Yes!
I love it. Squish.
What's up there, little guy? What's going on with you? Aww.
Oh, the book. that made my heart hurt. Oh my god.
We're gonna need that book for future research.
We're planning a heist of Gembone's cottage. Who's in?
They call me 007.
I literally posted the original version of this meme in our group chat.
Yeah.
They call me 007. 0 bites, 0 fish, 7 hours.
I love all the different interpretations of drawing Cobb's face.
Yep.
Oh my god.
A little
Aw.
Brainyard.
Like Lego
Oh my
Brainyard.
god.
Yep.
Got the hat, he's
A
got
marketable
the fish.
Lego.
Close. This is close to the barbaric bluegill. Yeah.
Hey.
It's definitely barbaric in nature.
Okay, who gave it an axe?
Oh my god!
The bear, the moon, and the big blue house.
Holy shit!
Blessed. Oh my god.
We're gonna have to buy a big blue house. I want you guys to know
If
that.
you haven't
Yes.
seen it, I highly recommend looking up
Every time.
This is
look
labeled
up the
Psy on
videos
having-
of sorry, go ahead.
This is labeled Psy on having money in a Brett campaign.
Dude, have you seen there's that Cowboy Bebop screen cap where it's him sitting there and he's like, "You think I look like I have money?"
Oh my god.
No, going back to before, if you haven't seen the video of Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House on Hollywood Squares, I definitely recommend checking it out.
I will. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll check that out.
but guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you all
Oh yeah.
hanging out and being a part of this lovely little experiment. And we'll
Yeah.
let's
It is
let's
A highlight of my week. Ever.
well,
Absolutely.
let's definitely circle back sometime. Absolutely. All
I
right.
don't know how much more I can come on Saturdays because I have my Saturday campaign
Oh
starting.
no. This is gonna be the last time with this group for now.
Got you.
My little heart.
But if we ever all like find time to come and do it, I will always be down.
Yeah.
So if we
Tuesday,
Notice.
Tuesday, April 11th, Tuesday. Don't forget
Tuesday,
Kickstarter
April 11th.
launches. Tuesday.
That's right.
Wake up, Jackson.
up.
Wake up. Wake up. Sorry.
that's all good.
We'll see you all next time for One Off the Hook.
One off
One
the
off
hook.
the
Okay.
hook.
All right, guys.
That's a good one.
I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
All right, see you. Thanks for
Bye. Take care.
Bye.